Alright, hello and welcome to Season 7, Episode 4, Mountain Cabin. This is definitely one that everyone can get excited for, as it literally has cabin in the title, actually. That should have been in the go live alert, but I think you tell me on Mario fried this paint, I think that's kind of a banger, right? I don't know, is it more fun to have your go live notifications be fun and quirky? Or should it just be like straight to the point, all business? Actually, I'm curious. Let me see. Is there like a? There is like this glitter one, but I don't know if I don't know if I'd want to use that for the sky. With Vince, morning. How was the party? All business, but you do appreciate a good meme. I appreciate a good meme also. Sometimes a good meme can go hard. Like, I remember when Blue Bob, when he was streaming actively, throwback, I remember like half the time his titles would just be like, just like questions. Like he'd be streaming Mario or like 120 star, and his title would just be like, do you prefer green grapes or purple grapes? Or red? Like, are they purple or do you call them red grapes? I think you call them purple grapes, right? I just remember like he had an arc of doing that, and I was like, honestly, that's kind of based. High key. You're at the bachelor party. We did so many fun things. The first thing we did was slide on the floor in our socks, and made a game of who could slide the furthest. Okay. A hype thing about that actually is, as a kid, growing up, like your school probably did this too. Did like the Terry Fox run, right? And I'm pretty sure it's for the Terry Fox run, where like we would have like these like little competition things where it's like you would like go around to like houses and try and like raise money for like the charity or whatever. And like the more money you got, like you like would progress in like the battle pass, right? And you would get like more rewards, like physical things. And one of the things from that was like these carpet sliders, where like there were like, these like literally like pieces of plastic. There were like flip-flops that you would like just put over your feet, and it would let you slide on carpet. It was probably pretty dangerous, but I remember they were pretty fun. So did you slide the furthest though? I remember I also got a ball that had like these like 3 extra like half balls like attached to it. So it was like a cluster, and you would like throw it on the ground and it would just bounce like everywhere. It was just like a mess. Vino did. Oh my god. Prac, Vino mentioned. Damn, that's a definite me super targeting Vino when we were playing, I think it was Flip 7. I feel like I kept like like using something on him. I feel like, but I think he was winning for a while when we were playing that. Yo, Josh, how are you today? How's it going? G forgot to give Sienna your flip 7 that you forgot at GDQ. Oh yeah, you're seeing her in like soon, right? In a soon amount of time. This just means G needs to come up to Canada again. I think that's all I'm hearing, is that G needs to visit Canada again. Damn, yeah, I've been thinking recently, Josh. I was like, damn, it's been a while since I've seen you in chat. Have you been winning, son? With, oh yeah, Blue Bob. I forgot Blue Bob's going too. Shout outs to Blue Bob. Blue Bob existing arc. One of my favorite things is when Blue Bob exists, honestly. Can you believe, Prack, that he had the audacity to come to my house with McDonald's in his car? I know you would never smile. You're excited for him to be existing more? Yeah, I assume like with the remote position he'll be like existent more. You do follow me on Blue Sky, feels good. You passed the test. Yeah, I would never. Have you the past couple? Have you like at all recently when you've came by? Have you done that? Maybe you've hit it, or maybe it's just in the car, and I feel like usually we're in David's car the whole time. Except last time, because David was at the cottage. Alright, let's get some clouds going. No food, feels good. You're abusing dollar drink days because you're poor and saving money. You know how you could save more money? By not buying drinks from McDonald's. Galaxy brain play right there. Yeah, but Butter, I want a Coke. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I'm gay. Ugh. And I'm a DKR runner. Ugh. But I don't even run DKR anymore. Crack, probably. Drinks are expensive in the grocery stores. You know what's free though? Water. Water's free. Oh, Prank, thank you for the Prime Gaming for 24 months. Oh my god, 2 years. You got an ad? Damn. Well, at least your Prime Gaming bailed you out. Thank frick. Huge thank frick moment, honestly. Okay, why do I keep doing this? But like, I looked at OBS, I was like, did I hit record? I did. But for some reason, like, lately I've had that, like, with Mario Paint, where I'm like, am I recording? I'm gonna go. We've had the idea, G, that you're supposed to come up to Canada to give Prack his copy of Flip 7, because I guess... What did Prank's... G forgot to give Sienna your copy that you forgot at GDQ. So I don't know whose responsibility it was to remember that. But I guess you're supposed to come to Canada. Again. Guess where? Are you at Heb right now? Are you partying at Heb? When we're partying at Heb, yes. Put me on the speaker system. When you worked at McDonald's at Walmart, Prac, did you ever like talk over like the PA system thing in Walmart? Be like, "Hi, can Jonathan come to customer support, please?" Ugh. That'd be so funny hearing Prac talk over the speaker system. That would go hard. Or Prac put on his customer service voice. "Hi, Rebecca, please come to aisle 3. Thank you." Yo, Jimmy, thank you. Is that bingo I see? Is it really bingo if Feely isn't there, though? I've been seeing Morphus supposedly getting the bingo itch now. He's being converted. We're losing him. We're losing him, guys. You only did it 3 times your whole life? That's valid. That's like how at McDonald's, like I think they wanted me to start working up front at one point. I was just like, no, I will not do that. I'm like, I am not fucking dealing with McDonald's customers. Like, because I'm pretty sure like, other people from the kitchen, they started like training up front, and I was just like, no. I just denied that shit. And they're like, all right. What were they gonna do? Make me? Yo, Bibbo. It appears the containment system has completely failed. Oh god. Red alert, red alert. Hit the button. Shut everything down. Convert everyone to bingo. That is I have not, like, I don't know. Like, I like bingo. Like, I was a bingo enjoyer back in the day. For, like, Mario 64 and Paper Mario. But I've never really done bingo. I've done, like, a 1 bingo. But I haven't, like, had, like, the vibe to want to do it. Even though I know, like, it's been kind of popping off lately. Just haven't had the vibe. Assuming your stream is broken, you can hear me, but it's just a black screen. Anybody else having issues? Maybe it's a refresh for Jimmy, question mark. Also, it's getting warm down here. Maybe I should open the air vent, even though the air isn't even running right now, apparently. Should I get the fan? Oh. Prac, do you want to come over so you can go upstairs and get me my fan? Because it's upstairs and not down here with me. You can hear and see me optimally? Oh, huge. You tried refreshing, it's a black screen? That's so weird. Okay, well, there's sky blue on the lower half of the screen, and there on the top screen there is a bunch of white making up some clouds, some dark blue creating some like variations in the sky, and yeah, that's what we got so far. There you go, now you're fully immersed in the painting experience. Describe every frame, oh god. That would be crazy. Wait, I am actually gonna grab the fan real quick though. It could be like 20 seconds. Time. Okay, who's keeping count? I haven't had my fan down here for the past couple of days, but I was getting warm. I was getting warm. Okay. Don't have a Switch 2, but you have used Switch Online Mario Paint because you can use almost any USB mouse. Yeah, which feels good that they support that. They can just use like any mouse for it, seemingly. I'm a fan of that. Oh my god. Casual 600 plus on Area 6. Good morning. How are you today? Light work for 13-year-old me. Damn. 13-year-old Morphe fucks up current me, but I've also never claimed to be good at Star Fox. So that's a thing also. Yeah, it's cool that like Mario Paint had a bit of like a little pop a few weeks back from Mario Paint becoming available on Switch Online. Like when that happened for like a few days, I was getting a bunch of like random like interactions on my Blue Sky posts about this. But yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, I do post all these on my Blue Sky, so you can see all of them on there. What controller to use for this? Oh, I'm glad you asked. On because I play on an actual Super Nintendo, and on the original Super Nintendo, you have to play with this thing, which is a mouse that came with Mario Paint. It has the ball in it and everything. If you use like a regular like Super Nintendo controller, it just doesn't work. And it comes with this mouse pad, which you super don't need, but it works. Yeah, pretty crazy that they actually like gave you a mouse for this shit. And it works decently well, honestly. Morphine to convert butter into bingo butter. I had my bingo arc with Mario and Paper Mario. I just haven't felt the vibe for doing bingo. I haven't had the vibe to do it personally. Yo, Feely, good morning. Thank you for the good. Bingo low-key clears Pape Bingo. That's valid, because in Paper Mario Bingo, at least back then, maybe they changed it now, but back then, you just did it on a fresh file, which is, like, in some ways kind of nice, because it's just, like, you don't have to, like, worry about, like, having, like, a file set up or anything, you just do it. But also, it's like, yep, you have to wait, like, 20 minutes. And, like, I feel like a lot of bingo rows for Paper Mario ended up just being do like any percent for like 40 minutes and then do your row. But just with how that game works, it's like it's just like how it kind of is. Like, I get it. Yeah, because I know for like Bingo, you start basically at like doing like learning Song of Healing, so you have like 3 minutes or something to like kind of figure out what you want to do. So like that's kind of nice. Like it's nice having time to figure out what you want to do, because like comparing it to like Mario 64 Bingo, like you have like 40 seconds to figure out what you want to do, and if you don't know what you're doing, you basically just start doing 16 star until you figure out what row you want to do. That's supposed to be Lava Piranha skip. Are we talking Paper Mario or are we talking But I also don't know what that'd be in It's like, I assume that's Lava Piranha skip. Yeah, and like with Paper Mario Bingo, it was also like there's basically no reason to ever like do a row that makes you go to chapter 7, because that's just like inherently auto slower pretty much than like doing a row where it's like, oh, I only have to go to like chapter 5 with this one. Like one of the rows being like ice potato. It's like, I don't know why you'd ever pick that row. It just like is unfortunate. But it was fun back then. I enjoyed it. You could do MS Paint art. You could be the next Mario Paint prodigy. It's the same controls. You know, there are artists out there that do art in Microsoft Paint. I almost said Mario Paint. In Microsoft Paint. Like, that is the thing people do. So, I mean, you could, theoretically, right? Okay, Okay, mountain incoming. Mountain enjoyers, pay attention. Cabin enjoyers, stay on hold. Isn't this a blessed painting? We have a mountain and a cabin in it. Like, how can it get better than that? Chapter 6 goals were low-key fun, not gonna lie. I remember there was one night where it was like Ice, me, and Santa Foot. We spent like, I swear I got like 3 hours in a call one night just thinking like new bingo goals. That's that. I forget if any of them were chapter 6. I forget if there was like a Yoshi kid saving goal or not. I can't remember. Like save 3 Yoshi kids or something like that. Oh yeah, the new versions of Microsoft Paint, where it became like Paint 3D or something, right? There are some bingo goals in MM that just make a row bad, like Great Fairy Sword. Damn. Like, I'm not very familiar with like specific MM goals, but it's like that does sound rough to do. Well, Morph, are you excited for less than 24 hours until Claren gets shot? Unless Dan actively hates me specifically and doesn't give the balance patch tomorrow. Yeah, I was playing yesterday. I was playing online yesterday, and someone tagged me in Discord being like, "Your rando is sick, bro." I'm like, damn. I got called sick. Feels good. Feels good when being called sick is good. Feels good. To me, that's is no hidden owl or no bomb shoes. Are those bingo goals? Like, what if you accidentally, like, well, I guess it's not a rando, so I guess you'd have to intentionally get bomb shoes. But, like, what if you accidentally grab them somehow? Like, are you just invalidated from doing that row at that point? Surely Dan recognized that Spargo is just different. She needs that up tilt. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, she needs that. Mm-hmm. Yep. I was recently looking for some cursed Miiverse posts, and I could barely breathe because of how much you were laughing, and it didn't help. I was on call with your friends. You were doing a Cleveland Brown impression. Shoutouts to Cleveland. Miiverse is a different time. God, there was like one I'm trying to think of, and I can't remember what it was, but yeah, there were some funny posts on there. There were some funny posts on Miiverse. Why do a jab that people will punish me for in cyberspacing when I can up tilt and it does the same thing but better? I guess jab is faster, but yep. Either her and like 2 other characters need to be slowed down, or give me some run speed back. Cause why are you faster? Or why are you faster than me in the air and on the ground and have a big ass sword? Life isn't fair. Like, that shit felt like they're like, we need to nerf this because everyone's fucking complaining, and then they like I don't know. I'm like, no. This doesn't make sense to me. I'm supposed to be fast on the ground and slow in the air. But now it doesn't feel like I'm either. Or now it doesn't feel like I'm fast on the ground at all. We used to do randomizer bingo a long time ago, and you'd almost have a row with no choose complete, and then you open a chest. Oh god. Yeah, I did like one bingo miser like a long time ago, a couple years back, and it definitely wasn't the vibe for me. I would definitely rather just do a randomizer or just do a bingo. I've said this before, but it's like with bingo miser, it's just like too RNG feeling, because like rando, I never really read the logic for rando for MM. Like I never got too serious. I never got like super serious about like MM rando stuff compared to like how I got with Wind Waker randomizer stuff. But like, you know, it's chill. But with bingo, it's like that's where you really get to test like your routing and knowledge. But bingo miser was just kind of like, all right, open things and hope you get lucky. So yeah, I don't know about now, but people will compare him to Sheik, and I'm like, yeah, maybe. Basically, with just like, it's really only the fact that he has a similar projectile, which doesn't even work the same, and that his like back air and down throw are the same, I guess. Even though Sheik down throw is way more fucking broken. Like, you grab anyone at like kill percent and they just like die basically. Sheik flies around so annoyingly in comparison. With me barely having played Melee in like modern years, Sheik was definitely like, I felt like the noob killer. It's me, I'm the noob in Melee. I don't know, I'm just saying, the fact that Rano literally has the worst airspeed in the game, I feel like he should not be slower on the ground than the person with a big sword. IMO. Also, high-key slow Maple down. Why is she so fucking fast? Like, I feel like that's the thing. I feel like she could high-key be slowed down. It feels like she just gets to fly around and do whatever. So it's like, maybe once all these balances go through, maybe it'll just feel better. But it's like, damn. Yeah, it's like how people will be like, Rano's like Greninja. It's like, not at all, actually, but try again. Did Supernova troll you in Justin's chat, Shaggy? Is that why you're suspicious? Oh, Justin's chat. How are you today? Watching Maple annoys me. It never feels like she has to guess correctly. She can just do whatever. I played against one the other night that was just literally mashing baby dash F tilt, and I'm like, bruh. Like, with how fast this bitch is. But also with how consistently that person was just mashing baby tilt, or baby dash F tilt. I'm like, this person's definitely like a boxer keyboard player. IMO, I don't think she needs to be as fast as she is, personally. Damn, you were getting trolled, about to make food? Ooh, I hope the food's good. Yeah, huge. Yeah, it's like F tilt has like no downside to it. It's just good. Like, it is just insane. That move is ridiculous. Don't worry, tomorrow will save us. Tomorrow will be saved, hopefully. And if not, then Dan hates me specifically. You're gonna get surgery sometime this week? Sheesh. I hope that's helpful. Or I don't know what you're getting it for specifically, but I hope it goes well and is like smooth sailing all around. I have thankfully not had to get surgery for anything. Maybe someday, but hopefully not anytime soon. Question mark. Honestly, maybe sometime down the road, give me laser eye surgery. I already know like the technology for that's already pretty good, but it's like, I don't know, who knows? Maybe I'll get even more Chad down the road. Cause I would be super down for the whole not having to wear glasses thing. Like, I would be super down for that. But it's like the good news with like waiting longer if I do ever get it is like the technology will like only improve as time goes on. So that's a good feel. Technology is getting better in that regard. Like, I know like for a long time, like the method was like they would cut some like flap in your cornea or something like that. And like because of them having to like literally cut like a flap, there was like potential for like problems. But I'm pretty sure there's literally a procedure now called smile eye surgery. And it's like that one, like they don't cut a flap at all. So it's like a lot less invasive, and I guess it's supposed to be like a lot less potentially problematic, is my understanding of it. And it's like a weird one, because like some people like they get it, like when I was like looking into that topic, and like some people like they would post online be like, yep, I got it and I have literally 0 problems and I am just doing amazing. And then other people like, oh yeah, my eyes are like really dry. And like for people like that where they have problems afterwards, I'm like, I wonder how many of those people have problems because maybe like they're already not in good health, or like maybe they didn't do very good like post-op like care, maybe. I know it's like afterwards, it's like, you know, you kind of want to like chill for a bit and like have to take a bunch of eye drops and whatnot. So I wonder if for people it's like, I had problems, this is the worst thing ever. It's like, I wonder if those people just like didn't do a good job of taking care of themselves afterwards, slash weren't in good health, maybe. Because I could see that causing problems, but I'm not like super knowledgeable on the topic. I'm no doctor. Well, unless, maybe I could be. I'm just lying to y'all. I don't know, that'd be a down the road thing. Because like, while I don't like actively like daily hate my glasses, I do think there would be just so many more convenient things in life of not having to wear glasses, personally. I do think, like, even just like little things, like being able to like if I'm like laying in bed, it's like if I'm like if I want to like just like wear my glasses while I'm laying down, it's like, you know, I gotta be careful not to like, you know, mess them up or anything. Yo, Harpoon, smile. How are you? For anybody here who wears glasses, when you first got your glasses, presumably as a kid, were you like nervous about wearing them? Because I remember when I first got my glasses, it was in like grade 5, I think. Grade 5 or 6. And I remember like I was like nervous about wearing them to school because I was like, people are gonna make fun of me because I'm wearing glasses because I have that like stereotype being like, oh, glasses are stupid and nerdy. Like, I remember when the day I got my glasses, I remember I, like, went into class. I think, like, when I got to the school, I, like, took them off and, like, put them in my bag. And then at some point in class, like, put them on. And I'm pretty sure the only thing kids said was, like, oh, I didn't know he had glasses. When did he get glasses? Like, no one was like, 4 eyes. Like, that wasn't a thing. That didn't happen. You went to Costco and when you restocked on groceries and got kombucha? Huge? What flavor of kombucha is it? My weekend was chill. I had a chill weekend, I'd say. I don't know. I'm honestly considering like if I want to. Do I want to stream MM after this, or do I just want to keep vibing? I do have like an art thing I've been working on. That was supposed to I ideally should have had done like a week ago. Like in a perfect world, it would have been done like last week. But it also isn't like a huge deal that it isn't done. But it's like I want to get it done. I was just kind of chilling this weekend though. I didn't do anything too crazy. We did get we got ice cream on, was it? No, it was Saturday. It wasn't yesterday. It was Saturday. We got ice cream. I got redemption because, okay, so at the Chad ice cream place, when we went there a couple weeks back, I got a hot fudge brownie flurry, which I expected to have like little brownie chunks in it. I was like, oh, it's gonna be so good. And it didn't have brownie chunks in it. It was still good. But I was a little disappointed. I'm like, damn, I want like brownie pieces. Cause the Les Chad ice cream place that's close to my house in town here, that place, they have like a brownie twister, as it's called there, which is this basically the exact same thing as a flurry or a blizzard, whatever. They have a brownie flurry or brownie twister, and that has brownie chunks in it. So I got it from there, and it was good. It's literally just like vanilla ice cream with like brownie pieces like mixed in. Like it was just satisfying. It wasn't anything like insanely crazy, but it was just a satisfying dessert. It was what I wanted it to be. And that's all I can ask for. That it was what I wanted it to be. Blueberry ginger kombucha from Heb. Have you had that one, G? You're gonna make Ned want it. Brownie pieces they're a good vibe. How can you go wrong with some brownie chunks? Oh, also unrelated. Are your ears enabled, Morph? This is like the most no context thought right now. You would show me a picture, but you have no Discord. Rip. He might have his ears disabled right now. It's been a while. It's been a while, so he might be rip. Yeah, it happens to the best of us having our ears disabled. It really does happen, doesn't it? Well, I'll have to see if I have that thought again later for him whenever we converse again. So, because he started doing like a strat, if he's still doing it at least, a strat that he saw from me in MM, and I was gonna say something about it. But we'll have to see, I guess. I don't know. Should I try? I haven't played MM since I streamed last. Should I try a few rounds after this? Or should I just like draw? Should I just go offline and draw after this? I still have to, you know what I keep fucking forgetting to do? I keep forgetting to upload last week's Mario Paint. I still haven't uploaded it. Like, it literally... I swear to God, for like 5 nights in a row... Oh shit, 5 nights at Freddy's, you mean? For 5 nights in a row, I would get in bed, you know, computer's off, all that, and I'm like, shit, I forgot to upload the Mario Paint video, like, before I turn my computer off. And then, like, that happened, like, yeah, five days in a row. I'm like, oh my god, I keep forgetting. So I just still haven't uploaded last week's Mario Paint VOD to YouTube. Like, every single time I'm at my computer, I'm actively not thinking about it. Like, it's never like a thought in my mind. And then as soon as I get in bed, I'm like, god damn it. How did I forget? Hey, I should just upload it after I'm done streaming today. Regardless if my computer is off or not, because we don't have like the craziest upload speed, so it's like, okay, I don't want to like cause any problems like of Skittles trying to game or anything, and it's like, oops, all the uploads being used. But also, gaming doesn't really use like much actual upload speed. Kombucha's good. Kombucha is good. For anybody who's never had kombucha, you should try kombucha. It is a satisfying product. And it's good for you. It is a good thing for you. I mean, we're really pushing the bottom of this canvas. Like, it's gonna be a little condensed, I think, but that's okay. Blame me for getting you hooked on it, and I'm glad I could get you hooked on it. Get you hooked on a good product. I do wish that my mountain was like a little higher up on the canvas, but it's okay. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's always fine in the end. Justin got you hooked on Dr. Pepper Zero. Damn. Well, maybe Prac will get you hooked on something else. Maybe Prac will get you hooked on RuneScape. Question mark. What? We're all getting Shaggy hooked on something, is what we're talking about here. I used to be a pretty big Dr. Pepper enjoyer back when I was a soda drinker still. It's been a long time. I feel like a root beer was probably always my go-to though. What's y'all's favorite soda? Like, mine probably was root beer back when I did drink soda still. But I have not drank soda in a long time. I guess in the kiwi drink that we were making when you were here, Prag, I guess that has Sprite in it, so I guess I've had like Sprite recently, thankfully. But I feel like that's different for me than just like being like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, sit down and drink a soda. And that's like a super infrequent thing. Like that doesn't happen ever. So it's like, all right. I guess I've technically had Sprite in recent times, but other than that, it's not a thing I've really had at all in the modern millennia. You know, I could just be doing this. You've heard of Japan sodas? I feel like when I think of Japanese sodas, the thing I specifically think of, from the Japan Eats guy, I feel like it's like every couple of videos he'll talk about like melon soda. I guess that's like a popular thing over there. So I've never heard of like melon soda up here, personally. But I feel like every couple episodes they'll be like, yeah, and they gave out free melon soda or whatever. I wonder what it's like. Let's see, how's it looking in OBS? Oh, looking about the same as it does on my TV. A huge beverage dispenser, make kiwi drinks in there? That could go crazy. That could be crazy. I wonder how fast we'd blow through that. It's all I'm gonna be drinking, so y'all bring your Mannion stuff. David will always have like that case of all of his stuff, all of his fun things in there. I mean, if you're making a giant thing of it, it's like, I'm sure we'd be chilling. We'd be big vibing. I still have this blueberry wine that I have to try at some point, some year, some decade. Maybe we'll finally try it. It's a wine? Nah, the kiwi drink isn't wine. I'm talking about something different for that. Like a year ago or something, my dad gave me this like blueberry wine that someone at his work gave him, I think. Or however it happened exactly, I forget. But bottom line, I have it now, and I've been waiting for like a year to try it or something. And we've just never opened it. But someday we'll give it a try, probably. Most likely. Let's actually use the smaller brush. It's your birthday today, man. Happy birthday. 20. Are you doing anything fun today for it? Anything planned for the day? You're back from not being back? Or from being not back? Welcome back from not being back. I hope being back is good. Just home chilling. I mean, that's vibes. Don't always have to do anything special or crazy big. Like me, how for like 3 years in a row for my birthday I was sick. And that was cool. Just being ill multiple years back to back. That was fun. Thankfully that has not happened the past like couple of years. But there was an arc where like 3 years in a row I was sick my birthday, which was not a good time. Definitely wouldn't recommend being sick if you didn't have to. Only be sick if you're faking being sick to stay home from school. There you go. Good. There you go. That's what we need. Did y'all ever fake being sick to stay home from school, Heike? I did that once. I can remember vividly doing it one time. I did get to stay home. Or work. Well, I guess at work, like, depending on like how your job works, like, you could literally just call and be like, yeah, I'm sick. Sorry, not coming in. But I remember, like, I was, like, actually sick for, like, a week or something. And then I was just, like, so accustomed to, like, staying home. Like, I didn't want to go back to school, so I just, like, faked being sick. I was like, yeah, my stomach feels weird, blubbers. And then I got to stay home for, like, an extra day. You would fake not feeling well at school. Damn. Nah, that's different. Faking it at school. I guess like the teacher, I don't know, they might not be used to it. Maybe they wouldn't catch on to your antics like your parents would. I remember one of my friends growing up, I'm pretty sure that his mom like let him just like if he like wasn't feeling up to going, like every now and then she would just let him like stay home even if he wasn't sick. He would be like allowed to like just like take like a day off from school. Be like, yeah, I'm just not feeling it today. Like, damn. They never caught it. Feels good not getting caught. I never understand. I still don't understand this, but I remember like growing up, like if we were sick, we were not allowed to like play like the home consoles. So if we were sick, we weren't allowed to play like, you know, no N64, no GameCube, no Super Nintendo. But we were allowed to play like on like a handheld. That was valid for some reason. I don't know why we had that like distinction. It's like, okay, it's like it's still a video game at the end of the day. So I don't know how that worked. Or what the logic was for that, but that was the thing that happened. Had chill parents? I guess so. Happy womb eviction anniversary? That's a crazy sentence. It's kind of true, though. You're so real for that. We're at the 55-minute mark. We are definitely not going to sub-1 this painting, that's for sure. But I feel like these days I am usually not sub-1ing most paintings. Especially when I get caught up in like just talking with y'all. It's hard to like actively like, you know, pay attention to chat and like also form my thoughts in a way that makes sense and also pay attention to the painting at the same time. Maybe by like season 10 of Bob Ross, maybe we'll be like that. But some days I'm also really good at it. I don't know. Like, I feel like over like the weekend, like I don't know, I just having like a hard time like focusing on things. You ever be like that? You ever, I guess, just have like untreated ADHD or something, I guess? I don't know. Focusing's weird sometimes. Sometimes it's so free. Other times it's like I can't do it. Like I was saying to Skittle how it's like sometimes like when I'm like drawing or whatever, like I can find like sometimes there's just like music where it's like I can put on a song, I could listen to that shit for like 3 hours and I'm like locked in. And other days it's like I'm just like flipping through songs, like nothing is like clicking. Like nothing is ever like nothing is getting me in the vibe. And then other days it's like no issues at all. I don't understand how that works. You've been playing a lot of Tomodachi Collection, the Japan-only prequel to Tomodachi Life. I am not familiar with that personally. I hope it's Pog. Aphex Twin is friends with an alien, so you got that going. That's Pog. Shopping list. This guy wants a shopping list. I guess we'll flip it. I mean, I wonder if like as like a kid or something, it's like I feel like the like ADHD and all that, like I feel like that like for our parents, I assume was like a lot less like common knowledge, I guess. Like just like the concept of that. Like I feel like it wasn't really as much of a thing that people were aware of back then, right? Compared to now, like where it feels like it's like a thing people are more aware of. So I wonder if it's just like a case of that back then. I don't know, hard to say for sure. Parents did not want me to take pills, period. That's understandable. That's understandable, I guess. Like that thought process being like, I don't want my kid on pills. I guess I can understand that thought process. It's like I you know, I don't ever want to feel like I'm someone who's like dependent on like coffee or something, for example. Even though like I don't really drink coffee ever. Like rarely ever do I drink coffee because I'm, you know, I'm more of a tea drinker. But it's like I feel like I also don't want to feel like I'm like dependent on it or anything. You know, or I feel like there's like many people out there where it's like I can't function until I have my coffee. But I also don't like, so I like drinking green tea. I like it for just the vibes, honestly. And I don't feel like I don't drink green tea, I feel like, because of like, oh man, I need the caffeine from it. Especially if I'm drinking green tea for caffeine, I'm drinking green tea for the wrong reasons, because green tea is pretty low in caffeine content. So that's just like wouldn't make sense for me to be doing that in the first place. Beefing with you. That is exactly what I said. I did exactly say I hate people who drink coffee. If you go back in the VOD and like listen, that's actually what I said. Fun fact. Caught me. Back from Heb. How many Hebs did you get while you were there? Take medication for ADHD and your personality hasn't changed. I mean, is there like people out there that say like you change if you would have it? If you would take medication for it? I've never heard that personally. You got 2 Heb, at least 2. Feels good. Or is it just like a random like thought that you've had, Shaggy? Question mark. You paint your nails for the first time, and at first I was like, damn, these look ugly. Oh, you did it like the first time you yourself painted them. Honestly, I've never done that, but like for me, you know, being left-handed, it's like if I was painting my right hand nails, like I feel like I could do it probably pretty well, but like if I got to like having to paint like the left hand nails, it's like I could see that being a little more awkward because I'm left-handed. Not a fan of painting my rules. I'm assuming that was an autocorrect moment. Painting your nails. Yeah, I've never had mine painted. I don't know. Never really something that's like ever been like, I want to paint my nails. Never really like a thought that I've had personally. I high-key feel like if I got my nails painted, I would pick at the paint. I could see myself doing that, honestly. Cause I already like do this shit. I already like will like just like do like that sometimes, or like I don't know, just like mess with the skin around my nails. Like I could just see myself like doing that. Like that I would just like ruin it. I could totally see me doing that, high key. I've got impatient with your nails drying, so you smudged a few of them. Damn. I mean, do they take a while to dry? Why don't you just like preheat the oven to like 500 and just like put your hands in like that? Like, for like 2 minutes and they're done. Oh my god, so last night, right, we made chana masala, which if you've been paying attention in class, you'll know that that's chickpea curry, and it's really good. You should try making it someday if you've never had chana masala, it's good. But, so we have these like frozen bags of naan bread, and this bag that we got most recently, it was pretty convenient because it came with like 3 individual portions, and each bag had 4 slices of naan in it. And it's like, oh, perfect, 2 for each of us. And you preheat the oven and just set it in there for like a couple minutes to like thaw out and like get a little crispy, you know. And last night we were making the food. We were bringing everything downstairs, and like I put like my 2 pieces on my plate, and Skittle did the same. And I was looking at Skittle's plate, and I was like, is that 2 pieces of naan bread? Like, that looks like a super small amount of naan for 2 pieces. And then I didn't say anything. I just thought it to myself. And then when we were downstairs, like, eating, like, Skittle was like, is that the rest of the naan bread? And I was like, I had 2 slices. Like, did you not have 2? And then I was like, oh, is there still a piece in the oven? Because at one point, when we were taking them out, I think Skittle looked at one. I was like, that one needs a little bit more time in the oven. And so it just got forgotten in the oven. Oops. But then thankfully it wasn't burnt to shit. It was actually perfectly fine and edible still. But I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Cause I was like, where is this other piece of nana? And for some reason, I just completely forgot about the whole fact that like we put it back in the oven to let it crisp a bit more. So that mystery got solved, thankfully. But yeah, it was still edible, so nothing was lost. It was all okay. Send tweet. Drink of water for sure. You forget to you put a whole pizza in your oven and forget after taking the second one out. Hopefully it doesn't become like inedible afterwards. Doesn't get like too burnt. Okay, anyone who's tabbed out, this is not a drill. We are in cabin mode engaged. Cabin mode engaged. This is not a drill. This is real. We're really out here making a cabin in August of 2025. Just a small little cabin. This is a small cabin. But it feels good. Or the trees and everything around is just really big. I mean, nature is kind of crazy, right? Skittle cooks well from what I've heard. Skittle does cook well. Definitely are knowledgeable of like a lot of like techniques. I remember someone asked like which one is like the better cook, and I was like, I don't know honestly. I think I said Skittle because I'm like I'm pretty sure they're just like they just are like more knowledgeable of like just things, just various cooking techniques. So I'd probably say that they are. But I will say I'm pretty good at like slicing like cucumbers, for example. Got that Quiznos skill set. Like cutting them pretty consistently. I'd say I'm pretty good at like doing that. Honestly feels good, especially compared to my dad. He is not good at cutting the cucumbers. Not good at cutting it consistently. he'll like slice them and they'll be like super like massacred feeling. I'm like, damn. These cucumber slices are all wildin'. Quiznos, last thing I heard about that was the one commercial with the cursed hamster-looking things. Yeah, I've seen that like a long time ago, but I don't remember it super well. I don't remember ever seeing those commercials growing up. What was your dad doing cook when you guys aren't there? Lately, he's been cooking like a lot of just like potatoes. He's like on a potato arc. He'll do like potatoes and have like a can of like sliced like hot dogs or something that he'll like toss in, and he's in an air fryer arc. He will use the air fryer I think for like every single meal that he makes for himself. So he'll usually just like have like, some meat or cut up potatoes, like just air fry them. Yes, canned hot dogs. It's just like a can of like sliced hot dogs. I think I've had that like a long time ago as a kid, but I haven't had them at all in recent times. I don't really like hot dogs, honestly. They just like make me feel weird. Not really a big fan of them personally. I'd rather not have them. Yeah, spam is the thing, but yeah, it's just like a can of like, yeah, pre-canned hot dogs. Yeah, it's definitely like a thing. I think I used to like them as a kid. I think I have a vivid memory of like playing Sonic Adventure 1 and eating them. I don't know why, but I just have a vivid memory of that. I think I was in the ice level, like where you like snowboard for a little bit. Yo, Alana, also big thumbs down on hot dogs. Huge. Let's go. Down with hot dogs? Question mark. Yeah, they just don't do it for me. Hot dogs ain't it. Yeah, like I said, the hot dogs also, they just like make me feel like weird usually afterwards. That's my big thing with them. I just like don't feel good when I have them. Like same with like sausage usually. Like I feel like a lot of sausage like just makes me feel weird. I'm like, I will just not eat this. What are we up to, Alana? Any pull-up bar purchases since since the last time we conversed? No, it looks like it's kind of like a done cabin to me. It needs like just a little like. Give you the hot dogs. You're a hot dog stand, G. Wait, you're a hot dog stand? Is anybody here a hot dog stand? Asking for a friend. Chillin', got off work like an hour ago, got D&D later. Oh shit. Rolling a nat 6 to cross that bridge without it collapsing. Pausers. Damn, I need to. It's an hour 14. Oh god, we need to finish this shit up, guys. Okay, but low-key, this is actually like a relatively detailed painting. Like, I think comparatively to a lot of these Bob Ross paintings, I think this one's actually pretty detailed. Generally speaking. Compared to your usual Bob painting, I would say this one's pretty detailed. Like, there's just like a lot of elements in it. I think this one's actually turning out really well, though. I think this one is a good one. You built that. You did that, Shaggy. I'm a hustle. Y'all ain't ready for this hustle, though. But also, the more I hustle, like, the less I can, like, pay attention to y'all. So it's like, which one do we want more? Do you want me to hustle, or do you want me to acknowledge you guys? That's why it's like, when I'm like, drawing and such, like, it's like, hard for me, like, most of the time to be, like, in, like, a voice call. I feel like I'll just like get it like too into it and be like I'm not listening to you guys. I'm just like doing my own thing. I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate. There's one section where I failed every roll and the town burned down. Oh my god. I've been seeing you play a lot of that though. I never played it. But I remember hearing a lot of good about it. Maybe someday. Maybe someday we'll give it a try. It's so funny you said that because we literally had to cross a bridge in that session and had to roll for it, and our bard fucked up 3 times and got his leg stuck. Damn. That's unlucky, actually. Literally unlucky, though, that his leg got stuck. Well, I hope the bridge is better next time. Maybe it'll be like a metal bridge you cross, and it'll be like like flawless. Like, oh, no dice required. You just get to cross it. Yay! Isn't that fun? Oh, but wait, there's a twist. Uh-oh. I like it because you can romance guys as a guys. Damn, as a guys, like you, like that would be pretty cool if you can do it as a guy, but as a guys, now we're talking. Now we're freaking talking, chat. Yellow, go. One of your friends wanted to help them build a cabin, they needed extra hands. Damn, you're just cutting down trees casually. That's crazy. It goes kind of hard though. You almost cut yourself. It's been a while since you used an axe. I have never used one, and probably never will. Yeah, I've never played D&D or anything like it. But I've had like many friends over the years play D&D. I have like honestly don't know if it's something that I would super enjoy or not. Like I really don't know if I would. It just feels like over the course of time, like it ends up being like, oh yeah, like this friend group is playing D&D, and then like, oop, this friend group's playing D&D. Look at that little foreground, little extra, little bit of depth in here. Isn't that cool? Ain't that neat? Oh, I need to put the little shadow. Oh. You know, maybe in the Bob episode they were running out of time when they were making this one, because literally he was painting, like he didn't even sign it. He was like he was painting like up until like the very last second of it, and he was just like saying, "It's like, you know, I'll see you next time. God bless." Maybe that's why we didn't get like the ending shot of it. Maybe they ran out of time. Okay. An hour 20. I think that might be time to cut her off there. I don't know, I think this one was pretty good overall. But I guess we'll end that painting there. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.